Hello. So I did some off-screen grinding for gem ingredients, which went well, suppose. I build my party first, but let me jump back here. See, I've got these two done. I started work on this one. This one's level 10 is a pain in the ass. Oh my god. Ingredients it needs just don't want to drop.
We could do with some
But
food.
anyway, side quest time.
Let's lay out the facts.
Phew, well that sure was a surprise. But it looks like you were right, Senna. There was someone inside after all. The person you encountered was likely to have been number 15. Number 15? Wait, did I miss something? Was there a number 15?
If memory serves, we haven't met number 15 yet. Oh, I remember. Must be the one who went straight back home after the monster hunt.
Why would anyone get in a Pharaon when they're not fighting though? The control mechanism of a Pharaon include an advanced operations processor. Number 6 informs that some kind of data analysis is currently in progress using this equipment.
Still find it hard to believe that we haven't seen a glimpse of them in all this time.
According to the information available to me, number 15 has not debarked from his Pharaon since arrival at the prison. Whoa! That just ain't right. There is no cause for concern. This behaviour falls within number 15's normal. Stop right there! There is a huge cause for concern. We have to do something. Yeah, he's gonna end up a wreck. We'll get him out, even if we have to drag him kicking and screaming. Number 15 does not appreciate interference by third parties.
You must know that we're not just going to leave this.
Was my judgment incorrect? Well, to confirm that, we'll just have to talk to him first. Acknowledged.
I'm all refreshed and ready to take on the world.
Number 15, please respond.
State your business. Whoa, an answer.
Number 15, there are concerns that spending so long in a Pharaon may have adverse health effects. Recommend to debark for a short break.
I will, once I've reached a point I can pause this operation.
Request for estimated time frame.
Unknown. But possibly it will be at a later time. Would that be all?
Acknowledged.
Right then, I'll return to my task. There's not much one can say to that.
Number 7, what's wrong? Number 3, it...
Number 3!
That voice. Is that number 15? You're shut away in there again. Are you getting plenty to eat? Have you washed? Do you have a change of clothing?
None of this is your concern. I can do what I want.
It is my concern, though. Don't you know everyone's worried about you?
Look, the mission's over, isn't it? You're really bugging me, so just leave me alone.
The rules say do not address others in a cruel manner. I just... Number 15, please. All I'm asking is for you to show your face from time to time. If you don't and something dreadful but hypothetical happens, then you might die all alone in there and nobody will know a thing.
As if that would ever happen.
But
I could just shut up. Alright, you know what? Fine. You win. I'll get out of this thing.
you will? Really? Are your intentions truly honest?
Quit repeating yourselves. And number 7, since I'm totally doing this under duress, you need to help me with something.
Compliance. What do you require?
I'll need Ouroboros over there too.
Huh? Us?
I wasn't lying before. I really can't stop this now. This data is essential. Any gaps will result in huge costs in terms of processing time.
Fascinating. Do me a favour and skip to the end.
Dumbass normies. Number 7. I've designated some hostiles you need to suppress. Bring me the combat data from your Ferrum when you do. I've sent you the list of targets and the data collection plugin.
Compliance. Confirming receipt. Okay, so...
Oh, for the love of Sparks, so... That means go with number 7 and beat up some bad guys.
Compliance.
Good to add more names.
Evidently, I also had to grind some ingredients from the guy down here. It was a pain. It's so freaking high level.
I see some relations have changed. Don't try to stop us. Let's end this quickly. Crash out! Come here! I got something for you. You're a lifesaver.
I'm trying to think of combat
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You're all thinking it. Atlas, come here! I got something for you.
You're a lifesaver.
Uppercut!
Don't heal. Whatever happened to not being careless?
Where is the other one? Not here? No? No? There and from this.
Dust filter engaged. Exhaust apparatus secured.
Okay. Marins.
Don't try to stop us. Let's end this quickly.
Come on.
Show us what you got, Sam.
Coincidentally, more than legendary in the desert.
Too easy.
Yeah.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
That one. Since I was hunting ingredients from the little ship anyway.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Here we go.
Maybe it doesn't. Fine.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
BCS activated. Target blocked.
Come here. I got something for you. Thanks.
Butterfly blade!
Stepping up the odds a little.
Extra.
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You're all thinking it.
Pretty much what I expected.
I'd say we were moving in sync, right, Tile?
Okay, that's two little shits done.
This is something decent, right?
Don't try to stop us.
We can do it, no doubt about it.
That's the weak
First
point.
one, can't let you show me up, Noah.
Come here. I got something for you. Thanks.
Butterfly blade! I'm well out of your league.
Keep it up, Theo. I'm here. You're on Fireland. Rock topple.
White flash! Giant swing! That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You're all thinking it.
Get why the rares aren't considered valid targets, but whatever. You should be.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
I don't think we'll run into any issues.
Can't let you show me up, Noah.
I got something for you.
Thank you for your assistance.
You're coming together. Extra. I'm here. You're on Fireland. Overboard. Impulse wave.
done.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants some.
Okay, so I can't actually get there yet. Neat. Right.
Something a bit meatier.
Now, I need to visit all the rest spots because they keep putting the frickin' exclamation mark things here. In certain ones. I can't remember where the note one are in all of them. I don't remember. Right, nothing here. Be nothing there. We can Colony 9 friends harvest tasty taters now? Yes, they can. They're raising them in the fields. Emo will be sure to come for Dindins. If tasty enough, will even help with spreading word of mouth.
Oh,
Oh, get the game. Oh my god. There'll be nothing in that one. It's a thing.
Opportunity's too good to pass up. I say we retrieve it.
This will be fairly quick. Don't need to worry about the upper yet. See? I move here from inside cave. Customer abandoned cave, but cramped in here. A nasty black fog everywhere, not like here, where it's more pleasant. Have friends ever to meet Splish Splash? Splish Splash wielder of great and kind of terrible power. Once upon, Splish Splash to a cruelty on Kikinu. Call rain on Kikinu for full 1 week, blasting of thunder the works. And should probably give wide birth to Splish Splash as well.
I see some relations have changed.
Cave. Reminds me. Also had to grind some materials out over here. This area revived nasty memory every time. Memory of being stalked by masked man drenched in scary black. Oh, shivering just recalling.
There's so much choice.
What over you? What's not the red? All signs point to no point coin minted in very long ago days of past. In past, some fun or other gather up no point coin and scatter far and widely across world of Ionius. But one deep mystery question remain. Why to bother? Oh. Oh, there's
Everyone, I'm sorry.
too far.
Is this like a rare thing?
That smarts. Huh? Is that?
Hey, that's a pretty smart move.
Where is he? Yeah, I also had to grind off this guy as well. I completely missed my first time through here. Thankfully, due to the burst combat, I could get the items and having to actually kill him. Tell me how strong he is. I also noticed this over here. Means I just didn't bother coming this way when I was here last,
Wonder
which
what's
is
inside.
rather annoying. It makes me wonder how much else I missed.
Good thing we found this. I guess this is fate too, huh?
I think I've been fairly thorough, but right, anyway, that's that area done. Doors all there's no rest points. Okay, there's no rest points. Ventilus! Zoka leak info to Arganian army on behest of Koji. Koji racked brain very hard about matter. Looked so upset. Zoka could not help but help. Zoka is still not sure if made right decision, though.
I see some relations have changed.
pauses for so long. Money. Colony 5 reduced to nothing. Gone. Oh, gone. It happened time and time again. Fighting no sense war for no sense cause. Scary, scary story. Wasn't exactly the war that got Colony 5, was it? And it is not needed. Nothing in the wild world. God, it just seems odd teleporting right into the castle like this. Got risen, nothing. Wow. Still seeing this. Very green. Almost gone to all the ones I don't regularly go to. I suppose I regularly go to this one, so that doesn't really count. Oh, such peace, such calm on this island. Not much here, so Agnes and Kevin's troops only I'm only very rarely.
Yeah, then what's the point of you being here if no one ever drops by?
Well, sometimes Golkin or Moringa will come to gather shells. Dum-Dum trade with them.
So you like a bit of bartering too, huh?
Gotta keep nice and limber.
You're only going to defeat you 2 tons of times for a good point.
Oh, so wish of sailing while on breezy buoyanty boat on sea top is such...
Meh, personally more on land-based no one. Not much inclined to build such lemmings. Could not keep up. Interesting. Oh, so many changes with Agnes, with Keeves. But Nopon not so prone to change. Pretty much same old Nopon. Nopon just do as please. Alright, you are only... Yeah, technically economy as well.
Better make sure we're well rested. Could you all come round for a second?
Riku, mate, about your piloting technique. No need to say in words. Riku know already. Riku's handling of boundaries so splendid, make friends want to shower compliments. No, actually, it's the exact opposite. Do you always have to turn so sharply? Makes me seasick and all snuff. Huh?
I'm sorry, but me too.
Mama? To be perfectly honest, same here. Mama?
Seems like maybe there's some room for improvement then. Wouldn't you agree?
Riku is not to blame. Always steer exactly like directed. Since friends keep changing destination willy-nilly, cannot keep straight course. Please to improve direction given also.
I see what you're saying. And okay, I'll try to do better at giving bearings.
If friends are aware, then no problem. Riku will also do best to steer gently. Just please not to throw up compliments. Oh, trust me, things don't improve, it won't be compliments that I throw up next time, Riku, my chum.
Where should I start?
The Nopon caravan said it was attacked by a mysterious soldier, didn't it? A mysterious soldier? Sounds well spooky.
That was me.
You? Queen's baubles. So our mysterious guy was here all along.
They saw me. I intended to erase the evidence.
Now I think about it. When you met us for the first time, you attacked us too.
Obviously.
Is it obvious? I'm not sure it is.
I am the shadow of my friend and of his daughter. I don't like being seen by others.
But you didn't end up wiping out the caravan, did you?
A little light intimidation was enough to shut them up, so I let it go. If they become a nuisance, I will erase them.
Dude, you really need to mellow out.
At any rate, the note on caravan means you no harm, so I'm sure it won't come to that. Let's hope.
I just realised you got run by a bunch of nope on, eh? Wow, you must have been real clumsy out there. Oh, easy there, Ferris. Put away the weapons, we're all friends here. He's a real short fuse to boot. Must be a touchy subject.
Where should I start?
Hey, so you know how there was all that black fog in Benall Cave?
Yes?
That was pretty bad, right?
I only have the information I gained in the survey branch, but it's thought that the fog usually presages an annihilation event. We escaped unscathed this time, but there was a very real chance we could have been caught in it. Spark me. Irritatingly, just noticing the fog won't be enough to forewarn us of the event's occurrence.
Huh. So it's not that quick then? Is this gonna be a problem?
Well, it could happen anywhere between a few minutes to several years from the time of observation. There's no direct correlation between spotting the black fog and the timing of the event.
Ugh, that's just great news, isn't it?
Best not to get anywhere near it then. That's about the extent of it. Not that anyone's exactly been diving into it with glee anyway.
Fully replenished. Moving out.
Yeah, nothing so much. Okay. Just a quick once around the city. I wonder why everything is floating. Here. Doubt there's anything else in the city. I'm doing so much of it, just freaking doing all the things.
You and Mamba are planning to see some of the world together, right?
Yeah, we got a big battle ahead of us now, but after that we'll head out on our travels.
Really? Well, if you're ever in Colony Gamma, give me a shout. I'll show you around.
Thanks a lot. Can't wait to find out what kind of place it is.
I see some relations have changed.
Julieta's put my skills to shame. He makes her mark as easily as she breathes.
Wow, she's that good, is she?
If fivefold I should train my limbs a day, a candle I would never hold to her. My heart is glad in knowing that we fight to rid the world of Mobius and Four. Yet more still do I fear for her well-being. Now Garrett's hesitance is all too clear.
I see some relations have changed.
I failed speaking.
I've made up my mind to become camera of his eyes and ears. Whatever I see and hear, I'll pass on to him. I feel I benefit from going out on missions, but Travis forbids me. Travis is... he's a big meanie, that's what.
I decided to offer my services to soldiers in training when I'm not assisting you. Ethel was keen to plow ahead, but there are still many things that we don't know about the city, about their fighting style.
There's a lot to learn, sure, but at least you found something you want to do. That's something, right?
True, in exchange for passing on my skills, perhaps they'll give me knowledge and wisdom in return. That'll do for now. Looks like you got it all sorted, mate. Still, you ever need a hand, you know who to call, yeah?
It's gonna be an interesting ascension quest.
Looking for wisdom.
That smarts.
My father suffers now, no doit is shook. The future is for me to open book. Is for me an open book, with challenges inscribed therein on you. What like? I thought I might apply to the exam. Common Ouroboros candidate. Perhaps that I then, with that wherewithal, will, with my own two hands, grasp happiness.
Great.
Let's make the most of our break, guys. I'll start, shall I?
Has everybody had their fill?
So that's a new recipe then.
All right, everyone. Time
Another
to head out.
recipe for my cook.
Who'd have thought we'd all be so busy after being liberated, huh? I guess we'll have to put off dealing with the warden's lot in the camp till later. It's probably for the best if you stayed away from the camp for the time being. If you go, it'll probably cause a real fuss.
I see some relations have changed.
We got most of the lost numbers safely back to the city now. We'll take care of things here. Gotta round up the rest of the strays. Agnians are being untrustworthy as usual. Haven't got a clue what's going on inside their heads. Shh. Do you really think it's wise to be speaking like that in their territory?
Have you heard about those crazy strong guys? The ones who were locked up in the prison for yonks?
Yeah, I did. The guy over in internal security will be run rugged if they ever manage to get out. This is just the kind of time I'd like those guys to be here, but alas.
Tom, Zara and George are locked up deep inside the prison after all. They won't be seen dead anytime soon.
Every day's a training day.
Hey, did you hear? Anagnian arranged us a boat to the city. I heard some guy called Seeker, right? Why did he go and do something like that for us? That wouldn't benefit... blah blah blah.
Got some useful intel out of that.
Ah, give me time to read the damn things, game.
What to buy?
Ascended trader bomb.
What to buy?
Nothing up here? Nope.
That smarts. Let's make the most of our break, guys. Let's lay out the facts.
That rumor we heard about Seeker, the guy who spoke to Gondor.
Yes, it seems the people of the city don't trust him. They don't understand his motives. In a way, it's understandable. The situation is what it is, and there's no easy fix for it.
When we talked to him, he struck me as, like, industrious, I guess. Diligent, isn't it? He had a fair bit to help when they were sending lost numbers back to the city and all that.
Well, whichever way he was, or seemed, if he's got a bone to pick with the city, we gotta nip that in the bud. Fair point. How about we make some inquiries into Seeker then?
We ask around with the Agnians, we're bound to learn something. Alright, sorted. Let's do it then.
Right then, should we get a move on?
You want to know about Seeker? Sure, I don't mind. Only there's nothing really to tell. I guess he's serious about his work. There's that, I suppose. It always seemed like the higher-ups liked him well enough, too. He got a load of rewards, if I'm remembering right.
I see some relations have changed.
I'll start here. God, it is dark and overcast today. Wow.
I remember Seeker saying he wanted to do something about the lost numbers' ill feelings towards us. He was like, I don't know how it'll go, but we gotta find a way to work together and move past it.
Seeker. I hear he's been friends with the commander over at Lander, and for a long time too. Although to be fair, he did used to be in internal affairs, so I guess it's no wonder he's got friends in high places.
ask again about Seeker yet? I know him well. We were on the same team. For the longest time he was a real straight shooter. Totally over serious nerd. Nothing like he is now. Since the clock got smashed, he's a lot more proactive and full on. Personally, I like him way better now.
Sounds like a scoop.
Better make sure we're well rested. Could you all come round for a second?
From what we've been hearing, it seems he understands the problems affecting Agnes Castle as a whole. He's also said to be a diligent worker, and nobody seemed to wish him ill. Alright, sure, but he was in the prison camp for a reason, right? Things can't be that simple. I did initially suspect that there might have been some hidden motive behind Seeker's actions, but it no longer seems likely. Right, I think it's beyond doubt that he was thinking about moving things in a more positive direction. And also, since he's working hard to reform the place, don't you think we could stand to lend him a hand? Well, seems he'd be worth having a chat with at least, even if nothing comes of it. Yeah, if he's trying to make amends to the lost numbers, then it's definitely worth a try. Let's all go and talk to Seeker then.
Let's move out.
What are you not up to? We wanted to talk to Seeker. Ah, perfect timing then. Oi, Seeker! Get these dags and I'll be to help you, would ya? Huh? What's this about now? Well, I've been thinking I'd like to transport some of the provisions from Agnes Castle over to the city. Provisions? Now there's a golden idea. Okay, but why? What's in it for Agnes? I'm not sure there'd be a really clear payoff for us, however. But here's the thing. When the fake wing was revealed, I saw councillors from Kev standing there, and it made me sick. All the things I thought were right, in that moment, that instant, I saw just how mistaken I'd been. And mistakes need to be corrected, even if it takes my entire remaining life. That's why I want to give the city its dues. I hope it'll make you stronger, and I hope I can spend my strength repaying you. Whoa, dude, you're gonna make me bawl. Hey, Yogi?
Yes, this is most gracious.
First we repatriated everyone who'd go back to the city. So then I figured, why not send some provisions next? Oh, are we really that strapped for grab though?
My lady, what do you say? We always need great quantities of food to get by.
And whose fault is that, do you reckon? You bottomless pit of a man.
In any case, you could stand to have a bit more food, surely. As luck would have it, we have plenty here. We could get them processed to be more self-stable. They'd make for good portable meals too. Shelf-stable, there. Sound like it'll be quick going if we pitched in as well. Yes, if you could. We'd also appreciate if you could collect whatever's missing and leave it with Darnie. And then we city people can take it from there.
Yes, that would be fantastic. Thanks.
And that is the long and short of it. We'd be thankful for your assistance.
You will have it. Rest easy. Seeker's got in touch. You'll hear about the provisions. We don't have quite enough for the transport to the city, so we need a bit of help getting them together.
Okay, so we're handing over...
Boy.
I have a butt on you.
Got all the provisions we requested. Thanks, bunches. Would you be so kind and give Seeker the good news?
We finished collecting the food and handed it all over.
Thanks so much. I'm glad I turned to you for help. Well done, Northern friends. Always so quick to aid, and it's marvellous.
Even in a difficult situation like this one, we can only try to move forward. And I believe that when we work together, we can achieve almost anything.
I think so too, and we're always ready to do our part.
Well, Seeker, sounds like something a real leader would say, isn't it? You want to look elsewhere next time you say something pointed like that? But yeah, that was a good line. I'll even go out on a limb and believe it.
Thank you. I'll do all I can to live up to the trust you placed in me.
I see some relations have changed.
How are you doing? Okay?
Oh, shoot. Yes, not bad at all. There are some hotheads among us, and among the Agnans, and they are giving us a hard time, though. It's all a bit daunting. We'll have our work cut out for us. Anyway, I needn't worry too much. I'm sure my lady will fix everything in no time. What we need here is some decent food. Don't you know you can't fight on an empty stomach? I mean, you're not wrong. Right, so we've got to get a massive supply of food to the city. I wonder.
Better make sure we're well rested.
This could be the last side quest.
I think we
For a
need to
while,
discuss
anyway.
this.
So, we've been hearing there's some people locked up, but nothing about the whys or hows.
Being put into prison for violation of military discipline is not unheard of, I suppose.
People were saying they're pretty tough as well.
Supposedly it's all under security's purview, but I don't know much more. Is there any point to locking them up under the current circumstances? Well, won't know unless we ask security.
Would be nice to get some extra hands to help around the castle and city.
Fully replenished. Moving out.
Hey, could we talk to you for a minute?
Sure thing, what's up?
We heard you got Agnian soldiers locked up here, so... Oh, Sparks, really? Even you've heard? Ugh, give me a break. Wow, sounds like that struck a nerve. Oh, you're joking now, but just wait till you've heard the story. I'm at the end of my tether, I tell you. I mean, look, I agree with Seeker's thinking, and I want to work together with the city, really I do. But the people they lock up for violating regulations have done some pretty heinous stuff in the past. Take this Toma guy. Old pals with a chick called Sarah. Then add in this hothead Shador in the mix. Now the three of them have some kind of understanding. Cahoots a clock. I'm telling you, thick as thieves.
What are you suggesting? You think when they're let out, they'll get up to some hijinks?
Hijinks, huh? Well, if it was just hijinks, I think we could consider ourselves lucky. To be honest with you, I'm kind of shocked they haven't been sent for the chop already. If we don't ever let them out, then maybe it'd have been better to do just that. To just do that and be done with it. Blech. Getting the chop? You mean execution? What you're saying is, you think what they did is enough to deserve that?
And what does Seeker have to say?
I'm leaving their treatment to your discretion. Discretion, my ass. Like, tell me what to do, you utter shitbird. Sorry, had to get that off my chest. So anyway, you want to see him? If they're really so irredeemable, aren't they going to take a pop at us? I mean, they're still in a cell, right? Not exactly made of sticks. Okay, come along, I'll introduce you.
What's this? Tighty-toe-tighter, the smell of a strong fighter. So that's the big baddie you were talking about.
That's right, he's the main offender.
You come to break us out or cut our throats. I'll tell you though, it pays to be on our good side.
I'm still making my mind up, actually. Don't go forcing my hand, all right?
And you're the lot that liberate the castle, aren't you? Come on, let's have a square go, you and us.
Beg your pardon?
If we win, you cut us loose. And before you go misinterpreting that, I don't mean we'll go on a killing spree. Zara is my best and oldest friend, you see, and Jador, well, I met him here on the inside, but I like the cut of his jib. So I think we'd like to taste the air outside. One day again, all three of us together. Well, if we win, that is. And what if we win? Your choice, I suppose. Keep us jailed till we die, make us follow you around. Whatever you decide, we'll go along with.
That doesn't make it any easier. Wait. Aren't they hardened criminals? I don't feel qualified to pass judgment on them just like that. It's fine. You're more qualified than me, that's for sparking certain.
There we go. Sounds like a deal to me. Come on, let's get to the fisticuffs already.
What should we do? Alright there, Ferris. You pipe down and play nice until these good people figure out what to do.
Sounds good to me. Just don't keep me waiting too long.
Good to add more names. I see some relations have changed.
What did you do to get yourself in here? Well, a whole bunch of things. Let's say I used to work in the inspection branch. One day I raised a certain piece of intel, but I don't think I did anything wrong. Now, I haven't had a bad time here thanks to Toma and Zara, but you know what? I now feel like battering you lot and moseying on out of here, if you be so inclined.
Good to add more names.
I heard Toma talking earlier. I assume it was with you guys, right?
Yeah, but staying on topic, what got you branded as a fiend and locked up in here?
Well, my great crime was blowing up a container the salvage corp was going to salvage. Horrible thing to do, right? Wasting away supplies they work so hard to get.
That's a new one on to me. Why go and blow up valuable supplies?
I mean, who cares about that, really? You guys have come here to fight us three fiends, right? I'm ready to fight whenever you are, but don't keep me waiting too long.
So, what kind of crime did you commit to be locked up here exactly? What's it to you? Will I get to fight you lot if I talk? That all depends on what you tell us. Well, I guess it's worth a punt. I got locked up for the crime of mass murder. Clear violation of military discipline. Simple enough reason, right? Thinking back on it now, I guess I just wasn't a soldier the consul could control. But that's besides the point. You gonna fight me or not? Out with it.
Good to add more names.
Yes, it does.
So, I heard your door might be getting out soon. The very man who brought disorder to his colony by destroying enemy intel, I know I wouldn't be letting him out anytime soon. Okay.
We'd like to ask you about Zera's story.
Sure. I mean, Zera's already locked up now, so I'm not sure what difference it'll make. But, why not, I guess. You guys must have your reasons for asking, I suppose. Zera used to be part of the Salvage Corps. She achieved much as a soldier, and was well regarded for her nous in battle. One day there was an incident on a mission to procure an airdrop supply container. I'm sure you probably know already, but for some reason she decided to blow up that container. Everyone was furious about the waste of supplies. It wasn't even like there were Kavesi trying to steal them or anything. Consul at the time therefore claimed she was plotting an insurrection and imprisoned her.
I see some relations have changed.
I heard the girl that blew up the supply container might be getting released from prison. I'm hesitant, to be honest. I know it's said she had Agnes's best interests in mind when she did it, but I find that hard to believe. Shidori, you say? Well, he used to be in the intel. He was my subordinate. One day the guy destroyed some intel showing that Kevis was making camp somewhere. If our forces had seen that intel, they could have ambushed that camp and won a crucial victory. But without that intel, we had no chance. There were few casualties, but I'm still at a loss as to why he didn't share the intel.
I see some relations have changed.
I heard that Jador is the reason we lost the chance to take out a base in the war with Kevez. I don't know why he did it. I tried asking him and he flat out refused to give a reason why. Hey, is the population of the city really so big? I wonder. We've been ordered to send a massive amount of food, so I dare say the population is greater than in Agnes. I know these supplies are important for our friendship, but they're our lifeline too. Yeah, I get you. Zara. Yeah, I know her. She was a hot topic for a little while here. She was in the squad that mainly salvages supplies, and was a snuffing-capable soldier herself. When supply containers are being targeted by enemy scavenging teams, soldiers like her are invaluable. The salvage corps and supply team may be known as logistical teams, but that doesn't mean they lack capable fighters. They're the ones who take the necessary decisive actions, such as blowing up a container if the enemy's about to steal it. Even I always have to stay on my toes. You never know when something might happen.
Hammer is a man who cared deeply for his allies. In the battle with Kevez, his squad was on the verge of being completely massacred. But the nutty mudder broke his position to take rearguard and charge right at them, letting his squad retreat in the process. Also, and over there, right. Toma was jailed for violating military discipline during a battle with Kevez. Everything I ever heard about him suggested he was a superb Levins pilot, albeit one who had a bit of an issue following orders. Suna's worrying about whether she should free the guy or not, but personally I'm against it. Sounds to me like they were trying to save people.
We could do with some food. Where should I start?
If we're to believe what Toma has told us, then it would seem he got locked up for the crime of mass murder. But we also heard that he took rearguard in order to let his comrades retreat.
And while he was fighting to save his comrades, he killed a large number of Kevesi soldiers.
It's not like he did his case any favours, but he was just fighting his enemy, right? That's what we're all taught to do.
Certainly, that would just be the normal thing to do when you're in the flame clock's clutches. Excuse my speculation, but he didn't extract the flame from the enemies he defeated, did he? If he was blinded by rage like he said, and I think he was more preoccupied with crushing those Kavesi than anything else.
You do raise a good point. You can't exactly extract someone's flame while in 11s.
Looking at it from the console's point of view, that wasting of good flame would have been cause enough to lock him up. This will sound grim, but hear me out. I think the console could have solved this more easily if he just snuffed him on the spot. Good point, but you have to consider that Toma's deeds would have won in favour with the troops despite irking the council. Executing him for valiantly saving the lives of his fellow soldiers would have backfired massively.
He was a right pain in the console's arse, that's for certain.
It would go some way to explaining why it would have been far easier for the console to lock him up under false pretenses.
So then, perhaps it'd be possible to not only convince him not to fight us, but also to free him from prison.
I don't mind fighting him either way, but we'd be saved a whole lot of fuss if you could talk him out of it somehow.
There's only one way to find out. Let's head to Toma's cell and see what we can do.
Could you all come round for a second?
So, from everything we've heard about Zera, you'd almost think she grew up feral or something. It's hard to consider blowing up supplies as anything but a military discipline violation. That much is certain.
True, but something really doesn't add up here. Yeah, like, if I were planning an insurrection, I sure wouldn't start it by blowing up some random supplies. You're right, Uni. What'd be the point in that?
I guess the key here is to find out what her reason was for blowing up that container. Oh, I just thought of something. Like, isn't it a little odd the console didn't sentence her to death right away? Good point. Usually in this situation, the offender would get executed to send a warning to the rest of the colony. Perhaps the console saw some sort of value in keeping Zara alive. If we can present a concrete theory as to why she got locked up and not executed, that could help our case a lot.
And what do we do when we find out after she's freed that she's just an utter maniac? Fight her, I guess. Figured that. Guess we should go see her then.
Where should I start?
So, the story goes that Jador destroyed Kevir's intel and therefore caused damage to Agnes's position.
The mystery here is, why did he destroy intel that had crucial info on an enemy camp's whereabouts? What he did went far beyond a violation of military discipline. He could have easily been sentenced to death for it. Tell me about it. Soldiers are always getting killed by enemies they don't see coming. That kind of intel is worth its weight in gold. Which brings up an important question. Why is Jador still alive?
I think we might need to ask the guy himself about what the true nature of that intel was. That'd be quicker for sure.
Yeah, let's go and ask him.
Let's be off.
So, feeling up for a fight, are you? Before that, there's something we want to make sure of. Is it true that you murdered multiple Kavesi soldiers? Did you miss it in the first time round? Of course I did. You used a Levnis during the incident, didn't you? Well now, someone's done their research. But yeah, I killed a snuff ton of the enemy on a Levnis.
And you stayed behind last to fight them off so you could save your fleeing comrades, if I'm not mistaken.
Where the spark did you... Anyway, yeah, that's also right. Now about that enemy, I don't know what colony they came from, but they sure didn't know snuff about fighting honourably. Seeing those dishonourable mudders slaughtering my friends made me go right off the deep end. I had to get any of my guys still breathing out of there, but I couldn't just let them get away with it. I was too drained to whittle my blade, so I got into 11s and made them regret even being alive. That's all there is to it. Right, you now understand what happened. Not like me telling you all this is going to make a lick of difference though, is it?
We're headed off to tell Sona from the internal security about your story. We won't be long. There you are. Where have you guys been? Finally decided to do battle with those wretches? Before it gets to that, we'd like to find out if you know anything more about what Toma did. You mean the mass murderer? Well, as far as I remember, he indiscriminately killed a load of Kavesi without extracting their life. That led the consul at the time to arrest him and lock him up in here. I'm afraid to tell you that your crafty consul bet the truth about what really happened. Huh? What do you mean? Let us explain. What the? So he was fighting to save his comrades? But that wasn't in the report. It's like we said, the consul bent the truth to make it seem like he was fighting for fighting's sake, not for his comrades' lives. Well, now that I think about it, there were some guys in my team who managed to survive that battle. Although, Toma could have definitely tried to extract some flame from the enemy. It's not a stretch to say that he had his reasons to do what he did. That settles it then. I've got no reason to doubt you guys. You're the ones who freed us from the clock after all. I've also got no reason to doubt that the Toma I knew would have done everything for his comrades and for Agnes. Oh, well, thank you. Been a while since I've had a proper fresh air. Tastes better than I remember. I can bet. You should be thankful to Noah and the others for that. You bet I'm thankful to them. Not to mention to you, of course. Just don't get yourself in any more trouble, okay? Busy enough as it is. I wouldn't do that when it's the nice outside. Don't you worry yourself one bit. I'm still one capable soldier, believe me. Doesn't sound like you've learned anything to me.
I see some relations have changed.
You finally ready now? Kept me waiting long enough. Before we fight, there's something I want to confirm with you. Specifically the reason you blew up that container. What's it to you? It's not like I can make those supplies magically come back. True, but to just blow up a container for no reason, you'd have to be out of your mind, which you don't seem to be. Funny you mention that, because I was out of my mind when I blew up the container. Or perhaps you noticed that that container had been booby-trapped. You don't have to be out of your mind to sacrifice supplies in the name of protecting your comrades. Although I wouldn't call it a flawless plan, I can't see why it would be egregious enough to violate military discipline. If one knew that a container did have something lethal in it, then blowing it up would have been perfectly justifiable. Lethal? What do you mean lethal? It could have been something explosive or poisonous. You don't know what was inside, but you had a feeling, didn't you? It's odd to think airdrop supplies could have something like that in them, unless the consul had something to do with it. Indeed, it's not impossible to see why the consul could have thought up something fiendish like that. And since blowing up seemingly good supplies is a big no-no, that gave the consul the perfect pretext to lock you up. Cool theory, but the last time I checked, theories don't count as hard evidence. Indeed, all we've got is reasoning that paints you in a favourable light. The simplest, most straightforward reason would be that you were out of your mind at the time. I'll give you this, though. I had fun listening to your theory. Your reasoning skills aren't too bad either. So here's what really happened. It's true that I blew up the container. You're serious? And like you said, Four Eyes, that container was indeed booby-trapped. You knew something was up well before the incident, didn't you? Yeah, right after Toma had been locked up. We're long-term friends and I was livid about his arrest. I just couldn't let it slide. As I was looking into it, I began to pick up that the consul was hiding something in a container. So when he went along with the salvage corps to procure it, I blew it up, hoping to use it against the mudder himself. Yikes. Okay, I take it all back. Maybe she is loopy. The consul must have caught on that I was sniffing around, and that's why you rigged the container. Would have been happy dying alongside him to protect my mates, but it didn't go to plan, so I ended up here in the slammer instead. It was there I had a hunch that my, or rather our enemy wasn't Keves. Though I guess I don't need to call it a hunch anymore. I've long wondered what people like you guys were like. Guys who fought with councils. Bleh. Oh no. This is, I want to know what real strength looks like type of scenario, isn't it? For the love of sparks. We'll go explain your story to Sona from security. Just hold on for a bit. If you're gonna fight anyone, be quick about it. I'd rather not have my life in danger any longer than necessary. We just got done talking to Zera for his side of the story. We think we might just have a case for freeing her from prison. Wait, seriously? We can let her go? Considering she faced up to a great enemy all by herself, I think you'll see why she deserves to be free. Great. As in size? Are you saying she can go toe-to-toe with Alevnis or something? We don't mean that kind of great. But, like, she loves blowing stuff up, right? What if she decides to blow up the castle? Doesn't bear thinking about.
Look, she had her reasons why she did what she did. Let us explain.
That's a whole lot to take in. I won't lie, but, I mean, Seeker trusts you guys. And in either case, Seeker was the one who left it up to my discretion. According to my discretion, if you guys think she isn't guilty, then she sure ain't guilty to me. Thank you so much. Man, it's crazy to think that I'm actually out of prison now. Now, seeing as I was kind enough to free you, promise me you won't go around blowing stuff up. You got that? Of course, don't worry about it. I don't just blow stuff up for no reason, you know. Oh, really now? But seriously, don't go doing anything too outrageous, okay? I know. I owe you guys big time after all.
Ah, up for a fight then?
Not quite. We have some things we'd like to ask first. You managed to get your hands on Kevin's intel, and yet you didn't share it with Agnes. Why?
Getting straight to the point again, I see. Surely squashing intel about Keves wouldn't have been in your best interest. Alright, sit back, relax, and let Jador tell you a story. Not like I've got much else better to do anyway. After I'd investigated the Keves intel that fell into my hands, I discovered that it was fake intel created by our consul. What? Seems like they weren't too happy about us getting more and more powerful, and were trying to crush us. I don't know what was going through their head. It don't even begin to make sense. Maybe they just thought that screwing us was an easy way to fill Kavesi's flame clock. We're the ones who made the console so powerful, and that's how they decide to treat us. Boils my blood, it does. That's why I destroyed that intel so my friends could withdraw from that pointless battle and limit the casualties. Did you talk about this to anyone? Absolutely. Absolutely no way I'd talk to my friends about it, otherwise the console would have done them in. Thankfully that mother can't hurt us anymore. Talking about it now has lifted a weight off my shoulders, it has. And I've got zero regrets as well. I got to meet Toma and Zera here after all, and they're class.
At least now you don't have to bear the burden on your own anymore.
She's right, you're not living under that console's eye anymore, so cheer up, mate. If I ever do get out of here, I guess it might be worth talking about what's on my mind a bit more often.
We'll go explain your story to Sona from security. We won't be long. What's up? Do you need something?
we've heard Jador's full story. Full story? What's this about?
Don't mind Grover, he's here on other business. He fades into the background pretty easily.
Hey, I just have a soothing presence. Anyway, here's what happened. Ugh, this is really hard to credit. He was going up against the consul?
What does this all mean? That he didn't do anything wrong after all?
What he did was undoubtedly a violation of military discipline.
So then...
If what they're telling us is true, then Jador not only went against military discipline in order to save Agni and lives, and then went into jail without ever telling us why he really did what he did.
Well then, we got no reason to keep him locked up in here, right?
He's a capable guy, I'll give you that. Or should I say him being too capable is what got him into that mess.
I'm just as averse to trouble as the next person, but what do you think?
Okay, I think we can let Jador go. I'll take responsibility for anything that happens.
Well, it certainly makes my life easier. I know that much.
But if he tries anything funny, I'll throw him back in prison, then throw away the key.
I'm sure it won't come to that.
Well, didn't think you'd be here too. Oh, don't get your knickers in a twist. I won't do nothing bad, I promise. Especially not after you guys got me out of the slammer. All we did was listen to your story. Nothing special about that.
I see some relations have changed.
Say, you really think it's the right choice letting them walk?
Don't foresee any particular problems. They'll be working for the good of the castle now, right? No, I really wanted to fight you guys, but if it means I get to leave this place, then I guess I'll settle.
Same here. Anything's better than rotting in jail.
Right, can't say I'm really digging the jail vibe too much.
Say, are you really sure? I don't want this coming back on me, okay?
If they start going nuts, we'll handle it. Relax. Seeker did leave it to your discretion. If anything, the responsibility is his.
Hey, that's a good point. They were in my custody, but Seeker's the one in charge. Well, in that case, why don't we make him his bodyguards or something?
That's not a bad plan at all. They would perform well as a personal security detail for someone of his position.
Right, you've had him. Get out of here and don't darken my doorstep again. It's a weight off my chest. And straight on to Seekers, isn't it?
Alright friends, time to get to work. Look at the building, the place is going to be on fire.
I'm totally worn out, and I want to say thanks for taking care of that trio back there. No, it's fine. We made a free choice to get involved with that. Okay, well then, you see... Okay, well, when you see Seeker, can you tell him to stop dishing out so many of these brutal tasks? Huh? Sure. I'll try to find some way to get that across tactfully. Sometimes I think that Seeker belongs to some whole other species that just loves tedious work.
Well, you are part cat, so... Such a great feeling to be rid of that rotten council. The lost numbers have been bringing me up to speed. So this is what it means to be free, eh? I could get used to this. I really thought I'd have ended up on the rubbish heap long before my homecoming. Sometimes it's good to stay quiet, huh?
You spend a bunch of years in the clink, and when you come out the whole world's changed. No more console anymore. The Queen's gone. So we don't even know what's going on anymore.
He could disappear too. Oh well. Yeah, it's done with the side quests for now. Yay! Fuck was I? Get to finish exploring this area.
We don't know what lurks in here. Be careful.
No problem now.
Nick.
Keep your heads or lose them.
This one looking at me funny.
And just keep it going. See if we can't launch the little shit. Launch. Bugger, does no one have launch? Oh well.
I might have the answer. Yippee!
He's there.
One more for the road. Right
Now that's
And
teamwork.
draw it out. I think that's 71 gold coins. Mm.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Operating limit reached. I thought I was unstoppable.
Something so valuable here.
Enemy detected. Rarity value high. Husks. You will send them off?
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Level 100 thing I saw ages ago.
This is our first time here, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, hate this. Husks. You will send them off?
Shooting stunt and a level 100 flying enemy flipping around the area. This is going to be interesting.
Good thing we found this.
You can never go wrong with some ether.
Enemy detected. Rarity value high.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way. Satan's colony. You're a lifesaver. Easy
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Don't try to stop us.
I don't think we'll run into any issues.
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Gotta watch where we're going.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
We can do it, no doubt about it. First come, first serve.
Show us what you got, Senna.
Come here. I got something for you.
You're a lifesaver.
Hammerhead. Press our advantage.
Keep it up, Leo.
Quicksilver. We'll keep them in check.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Sweet. Doesn't seem to want to grow.
Hate this. No one's gonna mind if we just yoink the stuff.
I'll need a hand here.
I'm on it.
Looks like a pretty rare specimen. This is something decent, right?
If we have enough of a network to completely fill out yet.
Wonder what's inside.
Ba-ba-ba-bang. There's still the area over there. I suppose I should also turn this on as well, don't you?
Unit number 7 has arrived home.
Better let everyone know you're safe and sound.
Number 15. I'm listening. Just go through your combat data. Dummy reactor operations normal. Output coefficiencies converging within normal parameters. No abnormalities found. Let me just double check. Number 15. We had... Yes, that's fine. I'm coming out now. There you go. I'm out as ordered. Happy now? Happiness confirmed. Number 15. The sight of you looking as so healthy is a relief. Hmm? Is something weighing on your mind? Nothing. I just never knew you could be so concerned for others. But I cannot read today. That is... Well, whatever. It's nothing to do with me. Need a rest now. Wake me up when the rations are prepared. Excuse me? Number 7. Permission to sign resignation. Okay, so it's just... I was wondering what you're actually so busy with inside the Farron. You have to explain in a way normies would understand. I'm scanning for irregularities in the dummy reactors of all Pharaons. The dummy reactors serve as a replacement power source for the Pharaons in place of the flame clock. And their creator, the one and only number 15. Then you're the one we have to thank for the Pharaons being operational. Well, I won't lie, I had to snap these together pretty quick. Running them is kinda risky. But without Pharaons we won't be able to engage in combat. That's why I had to adjust them quickly and guarantee that the power supply was adequate. If they failed during battle, we'd be dead for sure. But you had been working constantly to support us, so this does not occur. You have my gratitude, number 15. It's not like that. I just don't want people to die because of my reactors. Real convincing, mate. You don't need me for anything else. I'm kind of pooped from putting an all-nighter, so... Of course. Rest well, number 15.
I see some relations have changed.
Just do a quick once around. Dear oh dear, the move hasn't made number 9 any less feisty, eh? That's something to laugh about. One of the tried and true secrets of my success is that I laugh when I'm worried, so I don't worry around those around me. And judging by your reaction, that didn't really work this time. But like my friends say, you take the good with the bad, right? I need to tell you something. You'll never guess, but number 15 started eating with everybody. Well, how about that? Guess it really was worth prying him out from his Farron. To be fair, he only eats with us at night, but he's never even done that before. This is just fantastic. We have to keep this whole number 15 interaction thing going.
I see some relations have changed.
There's just Fixie standing there. There's nothing new. Right, so I take it that leads to that. So
Oh! Judging by the trajectory, it must have landed nearby.
Arrival in new area confirmed.
Oh, that's a rare one. This is our first time here, isn't it? Good thing we found this.
Airdrop supplies detected.
I'll need a hand here.
Okay.
keep neglecting these things. I don't really need what's in them anyway, so... Oop. I spy unique. It's about to be stabbed in the butt.
This'll be a challenge. Don't lose focus.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
I got something for you.
You're a lifesaver.
I've got them.
Keep it up, Leo.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Got an ace to fight, human rider!
More where that came from. Above and beyond.
I got you in my sight! Hope you're ready for us! These fists are so perfect! Stay right there! What a surprise for you!
We were fantastic just then.
Finally got to stretch my traps! Whoa! Got a rare doodah right here!
Let me get up there.
Huh? Is that?
It's just... Each freaking circle.
Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
Okay.
Looks quite well traveled by now, huh?
I think we're about halfway to the summit. We've just got to stick it out a little longer then. I guess this is fate too, huh? Huh? Hey, did you guys hear something? Said psst. What's up? So, you've got M's memories. Uni, why are we whispering? Roll with it. I do, yeah. Why, though? So tell me stuff. Tell you what stuff? Stuff about the Queen and Mobius. Anything you got. But like what exactly? Like how the two are connected? Any secrets? Or where they are?
Oi, no giving out exclusives.
Lance?
We want to know this stuff too, right?
Well, I suppose. But still.
Yeah. I trust Mimi. If it was important, I'm sure she'd tell us everything.
And since she's not saying, there's a reason, right?
If it's about the Queen, you shouldn't hear it from me, but rather from Her Majesty herself, I think. The Queen's bound to know things that Em didn't. Oh, so that's it then? You're just gonna pass the buck? Well, I suppose so. Feels a bit stingy, that's all. Hey, no grumbling. I'm in the same levelness as you, okay? All right, I'll yield. Might as well save my appetite for the main course.
Allied forces standing against me now. We have dropped all pretense. Huh? Shall we
Don't try to stop us.
now?
Let's end this quickly.
Keep
Keep it up, Leo.
Precious seconds of grinding.
You're a lifesaver. The heat is off. Keep it up, Leo.
Did you see me in action, Mimi? Sure I did, Sana. You look great.
Given that that's there, I'm guessing it's the idiots.
I hope we can make use of this.
Yep.
Anyone feel like taking a break?
Vision of Doran is very terrible. So bad eyes. What kind of thing is that to say? Bam to an extremely giant monster. Look, if it wasn't for that extremely giant, I would definitely have seen it too.
I see it's that time again. What's this about a giant monster?
Yes, giant monster seen by very eyes of Bam Bam. He's giganto-enormous monster.
Yeah, but everything's gigantic to a little pipsqueak like you.
Bam Bam can tell the difference between medium big and big big. And don't call Bam Bam pipsqueak. Bam Bam begging friends to verify honesty of Bam Bam. We find proofs together.
Are you asking us to go hunting for a giant monster? Okay, well, where did you see it?
Bam Bam see you on Booty Path. Bam Bam taking walk all innocent and see you by chance.
Yeah, well, I guess this is our business too, so we'll go with you.
Such good friends.
Thought I was your friend. Ugh, still think this is some wild goose chase stuff.
I see some relations have changed.
Leo, are we there yet?
Seriously, how the fuck do I get there?
dread to think that there might just be some vines over here that I didn't see. There it is. No.
That sound.
Ooh, did you see that? We're really going
There's
in
something
here?
a secret path there. Away from above, I know there's a thing over there. Oh. That's really genuinely annoying.
Enemy detected. Rarity value high.
That smarts.
Get the hell up there eventually. Not my goddamn words.
According to Bam Bam, this should be the place, right?
Yep, don't see anything though. Maybe he was mistaken in what he thought he saw.
No mistakes in seeing. It was hunting here and eating up other monster. Meh. Just remember it makes ears go wobbly.
Omnivorous monster then.
We could always set out some bait and see if it comes out.
Is it really going to work?
You sound like Job from Nanana, bespoke bait maker extraordinaire. If bait smell enticing enough, then monster won't resist to come out and eat. Banana is best friend.
Hey, I thought I was your best friend. Whatever, let's give it a try, I guess. What do you need, Banana? We'll do some foraging for you.
Then Banana asks for thick Aureus shank. Thick Aureus shank, got it. Grab my door and we'll get dinner ready back at camp. Thanks for help, bye!
Don't try to stop us.
BCS activated. Target locked.
Come here! I got something for you!
Pretty much what I expected. I'd say we were moving in sync. Right, Tile? You're a lifesaver. What I expected. I'd say we were moving in sync. Right, Tile?
Doo-doo.
Take meat like this. And all finish.
Well, that actually does look good. Doesn't smell bad either.
Time to bait trap.
That smarts.
That should do it. Now we just have to wait.
Let's watch from a distance.
Nothing's coming.
Looks like Bam Bam was just seeing things.
I told you so. Anyway, it's cold out here, so let's just... What is it? Behind you!
Behind who? Monster! Look at that. It was real after all. And huge. Oh, now you see that Bam Bam good on his no bonu, not tell lie.
Who cares about your honesty? We're gonna get eaten!
Why you say things like that?
Time to save those guys again.
No way we can lose.
Oh, you save us. We're lucky to be alive. Didn't know you could even get them that big. Sorry for ever doubting you, Bam. Bam, sorry for making us have scary experience. On the whole, curiosity is a virtue, but it's better to avoid actual danger. You got that right. You've only got one life, you know. Yeah, don't I know it. Sound like it's time to leave this awful place then. Let's get in the Evans and make tracks. Try not to get attacked again next time. Don't worry, we'll go all sneaky like. Monsters won't even see us. Come on, Bam. Stealthy. Bam. What's wrong? Talk to me. His pulse is slow. This is bad. What? You can't be serious. How could he suddenly keel over? Do you have any idea what could have happened to him? Why would I know? Do I look like a medic? Doran? We don't have time to wool gather. We have to get Bam back to Colony 4 right now. If anyone can help him, Alessandra can. She's our only hope.
We'll go with you. That's quite a way between here and Colony 4. And knowing you, you'll end up in a fine fix sooner or later if we leave you alone.
I know we're more trouble than we're worth, but this time we really need you. Okay.
I see some relations have changed.
This be it. Could I finally be done with these two for a while? Dr. Alessandra!
Doran, but I thought you left Colony 4.
I need you to look at Bam. He's in a bad way, Doc.
Understood. Set him down on that bed.
Alessandra, how's Bam?
He's stable for now. My diagnosis is that he's been overworked.
Overworked? I know the journey's been hard, but I didn't realize it had been that hard on him.
Bam has a weaker constitution than most Snowpon. It doesn't take much to push him over the edge.
What?
I bet he had to go pretty easy on his job in maintenance and development to avoid burnout.
Wait, so you're saying when Bam was skiving off work, he was actually...
Don't tell me you didn't know about his health.
Alessandra, is there anything that's been done for him?
Well, there is something.
There is? What? I'll do anything.
There's a kind of mushroom, the sage shroom, that grows on the Hovering Reef 1. Sage shroom? Kukacha told me it provides nutrients for Nopal pretty much immediately. Boil that mushroom and mix it into a tonic and maybe... Oh, pick a load right now! Hey! We're going to Hovering Reef 1, yeah? Yeah, that's it. There are some awful monsters out that way, so be sure to take care.
More of a reason not to let that joker go herring off on his own. Let's catch up with him. Blech. Ugh. Doran. Hey, Hero came along too. Don't think we could only catch up with you here though. Run that Levin's pretty hard, I know. Well, I didn't hurry them bam. Oh, right, I found that mushroom thingy Doc Alessandro mentioned. Oh yeah?
Yeah, there's basically nothing but mushrooms on Hovering Reef 1, so I'm pretty sure it's the one. That's great, but I guess there was no point in us coming along. Yeah, you're on top of your game today, Doran. Very unlike you.
Mate, this is my best friend's life hanging in the balance here. Sometimes you just have to step up and... The monster! Run, Doran! Spike that. I didn't come all this way just to turn and run. Me and that little furball have been travelling all over. I'm way stronger than I was before. Any monster that want to stop me will get the old Doran one too. Ah! Doran, wait. You better back him up.
Are you okay, Doran?
Yeah,
Did I do that?
you did get cold feet a bit, but you were actually tearing it up out there once you got started.
It was all so fast, just a blur, I hardly remember. Anyway, we better get the mushroom back fast. Okay, got it. That sage room is mine. Let's get back to Colony 4 before some other monsters show up. Yeah, Bam Bam's waiting for us. Bam Bam!
Ooh, that door in? Where is Bam Bam?
Your colour's back. Good. Those sage rooms really do pack a punch.
Bam Bam, why didn't you tell me about your health? Almost too late. Do you know what that means? Ooh, Bam Bam, sorry. Bam Bam not to rain on parade of ours. Bam Bam held very good when traveled with Doran. Only got overexcited by finally get freedom Bam Bam always longed for.
Bam Bam, mate.
Oh, I'd heard you two had been hauled back like so much baggage. You're looking in fine spirits. Boss, let me... So, did you enjoy yourselves? What? You were on Eleven's joyride, weren't you? You slacked off your jobs to go gallivanting about. No one goes to that much effort for nothing, am I right? Yeah. Well, it was hard sometimes, but we learned a lot of stuff too, because we had freedom. You're telling the truth. We're much stronger than before.
The world is our oyster, right, best friend?
Right. Journey of Bam Bam and Doran start now. I see. You know, I was of a mind to slap you both silly when I finally saw you again. But seeing you both looking so strong and full of life, I can't do it. Oh, boss. Boss. Seeing as you're so appreciative, then I may as well say this. If you're going to do something, do it well. Half-arsing your lives is the one thing I won't abide from you. Live life to the hilt until you're satisfied, and don't come back to Colony 4 until then. You got that, boys?
You heard the man, Bam Bam. Time to set off on our travels once again. You're up for it, that is.
Bam Bam in fine feathers, thanks to everyone. Bam Bam filled with bean.
That's the spirit, best friend.
Let's go. Freedom awaits. Forward and upward.
Are you sure you don't mind them just walking out again?
Obviously it's not great, but these aren't lads who are gonna just follow orders. Back when I was a new recruit, I was pretty reckless. I still have a soft spot for that club, you know.
I see some relations have changed.
Hey, got the colony up to 5. silent steps. No idea what the hell silent steps does, but silent steps. Ah, right. Anyway. Nothing unique.
Enemy discovered.
Keep your heads or lose them.
Categorization.
I'm so ready for this.
Come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver. Nothing goes.
That's pretty good.
Show us what you've got, Senna. Pop one. Death. Air blast. Jackal claw. Avenging evil. We can do better yet. Uppercut. Jackal claw. Hazy fish. I know. Feeling good.
Stuff on me.
We'll finish it here.
I use my thinking muscles, alright? Coming right up!
Only. I'm with you.
You're done.
Observe my structure.
Mission accepted.
I can follow that.
Hope you're ready for us. Stay right there. What a surprise for you.
Well, what did you think would happen?
This is something decent, right?
Great.
Better give it a good once-over. Glad I made this journey.
There's nothing special here.
Friends, sure we come to right place?
We're good. You'll see.
Is this real? That's the Cloud Keep.
Whoa! Fantastic bit of tech. Amazing how they kept it hidden.
So is this where the Queen's been sleeping then? Yes. Right at the very top.
Right. Let's move. Not far now. A few more stairs. We might finally discover the way to free the world. End Mobius's reign.
Whoa, check this place out. It's been one revelation after another these days, and now here we are, walking through thin air like it's totally normal.
Watch your step. It's a long way down. Arrival in new area confirmed. Ah, at last.
So this is the Cloud Keep. It's certainly lavish.
Enough.
I hope we can make use of this.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Man, get a load of this place. Do you think the Queen's really here?
If you fall off, you're on your own.
You think we'll be able to meet the real Queen soon?
I'm feeling kind of tense.
What's the matter, Tyon? Not getting all nervous, are you?
We're here.
Yes.
She's really pretty.
It's her. That's the real Queen of Agnes.
She's sleeping and not dead, right? Don't worry. She'll awake soon enough. Ah! She's up!
What?
Your Majesty! She's been killed!
How delicious. I can taste your despair already.
I'm afraid you won't get your way. We worked hard to make this world ours. No way that we'll relinquish it now.
Yoren!
You rats! How'd you find us?
I don't get your surprise. That one's still half Mobius. You didn't seriously think we'd lose her, did you?
Or did you think you're all that just because you managed to defeat N?
Well, thanks to you, I got to end that aggravating old bat, fulfilling Zed's orders in the process.
Looks like we got played.
Yoren, are you seriously
Seriously what?
teaming up with this creep? You've killed her!
Wasn't that clear? You know I am Mobius.
I was reborn, and on that day, Jay surpassed you all.
That day. Right. Then tell me. Why did you do it? Trade your life for mine? You could have ignored me, got away safe.
Well, gee, I have no idea.
Let's see, there might be something in one of my memories. Maybe if I die instead of him, I'll please him? Perhaps that's what I was thinking.
One of your memories.
Since I couldn't do anything else right, you know?
Must be nice to be you, Lance. Just being yourself.
Nice to be me.
You couldn't fathom how hard it is to be useless. You'd never understand. Unless you'd seen yourself in that light.
Oh, here's a thought. How about you try interlinking with me for a lark? I bet you'll cry at the state of me. Fun fact, you know. When you become Mobius, you're treated to all the memories of your past lives. I got to see all the different me's. Although they all pretty much met the same sad end. Deadweight will always be that. I am nothing but myself.
Those were all just coincidences. We know different.
That's right. We thought... No, I knew for sure that you were awesome.
Whatever. Bet you were well and truly fed up with me. Although, back on that day, I still managed to surpass you. I can still be here, feel this rush.
And now, I'm having the time of my life! You don't know anything about me, Noah. I know you, so no match for me. Incarceration!
Just one! No, mine's over here!
You're a lightsaber. You give it up!
We'll keep it intact! Eyes over here! No escape!
Give it up! You give it up! Great!
How about this? We'll keep it intact! Eyes over here!
You're a lightsaber.
Oh, don't you worry! We've more than enough until I'm here! Really, just one! Eyes over here! Hey, you're dead! You can still do this!
Pressure! Fine! Yeah! Let me at it! We'll finish it here! This should be our plan of attack. I'm with you.
Target locked. And one for good measure. Just one!
How's this for a plan?
I'm with you. How about this? Observe my strategy. All right.
Grab as much as I can! Really felt it!
Must be nice to be strong like you guys. And me? I was just a worm crawling in the dirt. But what I wanted was to fly. With every single new day I looked up to admire the birds freewheeling above, but I was a worm.
Yoren, cut the crap.
The stuff you guys said was like if those birds went... But Mr. Worm, you do such great work tilling the soil. It's really important you keep at it for the sake of the world, you know? Do you see what I'm trying to say?
And what's so wrong about that?
I wanted my wings, you bastard! I thought if only I could earn your approval, it'd be like an updraft I could soar on.
But birds, what can they possibly know
Of how a lowly worm feels.
Yoren! Just how could you possibly think like that? You wanted approval, so you...
How could I not? That's why I became Mobius. So I could be what I always aspired to be.
What? This is you?
It looks nothing like you.
Yeah, but, like... That's what I want to end up like, someday. Silly, huh?
Liar! If you think you're satisfied being this way, you're lying to no one but yourself. I know you can't be at peace with this, so drop the act. And yeah, maybe to you we were like birds. But that has nothing to do with strength. Only lack of choice.
Lack of choice?
Just look at how the world is for us. It would never allow us to take any other form. So we have to change it. For weak people like us.
Weak? You're weak.
On that day, weren't you smiling?
Oh yes, I sure was smiling. Because it was the moment I rose above you.
It was a grin of victory!
No, it wasn't. On that day, that was the real you. Our friend Yoren.
Stop mocking me!
Look, you'd made it, Yoren. You spread your true wings.
Yoren. Your death, it changed me. Fighting isn't everything. I learned that if I chose, I could change myself, become anything. Yoren, I'm grateful as Spark to you.
Ain't you the same, Yoren? Maybe if you had the choice too, in a world where nothing has to be like this.
And that's exactly the kind of world we want to create. We want choices. Remember your Mobius. You should have other nice memories as well. You have to try and remember them, anything at all.
I've seen all kinds of death. Taken a long, hard look at myself. So let me tell you, Yoren, you're more than this.
Yoren, you've given me so much. You helped me find the will to endure these 10 hard years.
Come to us, please, Yoren. Let's all stand together. You don't belong with them. You just don't.
Was that also me? That day it was like my body just moved.
Hey! Don't you think you're getting carried away there? Ugh, what a loser.
You good-for-nothing shit for brains!
An interlink? He's taken him over.
Ugh! He's a real piece of work.
D. You scum!
Ever had dreams?
Dreams of dying, of being slaughtered.
Most people forget as soon as they wake. No harm done. But tell you what,
They're all completely true.
And so snapping what? What if they were? The past is past, and the present is now.
I wasn't finished. Dreams, you see. They're little traces of intense memories from your past lives that didn't get purged before rebirth. Little harmless bugs in the system, let's call them.
However, not so with Mobius. Just like the runt said, when you become Mobius, in that very moment, all your past memories come rushing back to you. To put it mildly, it's transcendent.
Before coming here, I went to visit the Furnace where I keep my collection.
Collection, you say?
There they were, staring back at me.
He's mad.
Doesn't it make you tingle? As long as I am Mobius, I can enjoy this superlative feeling forever and ever.
I'll bury the world in my sweet collectibles.
I think I'm gonna hoe.
Push through it! First, we gotta save Yoren from the shitbag!
Yeah, you need what Lance said. This punk needs a whooping.
All right. Okay, we'll do. We'll thrash this shitbag, save Yoren, and get me some payback.
If you fancy your chances, take your shot. I'll be more than happy to rip your bloody pelts off.
And add them to my collection.
not lying. Turn back on me, otherwise you don't want to make don't I?
I'm with you.
Not important.
One more for the road. I'm going full set. Try this on. You watching? Executing part.
I lost!
Impossible! I won't accept it! I am D of the Mobius!
The man who is Black Blaze Dark!
I won't be beaten by some idiot upstarts!
Black Blaze Dark?
You've heard of him?
I read about him in a textbook. An Agnian soldier from long ago who'd gone mad. Rather than take lives with his blade, he'd behead his enemies with talon-like swords, bring them back, and add them to his collection.
So that's who we're dealing with.
Is this your doing?
Jay, what are you trying to pull? I can't crush these fools if you hold your strength back. Give it to me, you no-good deadweight loser!
Deadweight loser?
Who else, kiddo? So give it up! Go on, give!
Look, you'd made it, Yoren! You spread your true wings! So let me tell you, Yoren, you're more than this. I can be more.
What? What's going on?
Alright! That's what I'm talking about!
With this much power, these chumps are...
That's enough now! I've got more than enough juice to... Hey! Are you listening? Jay!
The Black Fog!
I knew it!
Yoren's doing that?
Stop it! Yoren! If you don't stop, you're gonna die!
I can't move! Cut it out! Jay! Cancel me into limp now!
Move your ass! Do what I say!
I will not. I've decided. It's my choice. I will be different.
Yoren!
This is who I am. Isn't it? Noah. Uni. Lands.
Jay, stop! If I die here, I won't...
Snuffing idiot. Always putting others ahead of yourself, you moron. You should have just looked out for number one. But you were so scary, I didn't really feel like I had that option. I suppose. I'm sorry, Yoren. Maybe... if we meet again. Yeah. And next time, we will win.
That was... Yoren.
Yeah, sure was. I swear, he hadn't changed one bit.
But this isn't okay. People shouldn't have to make such heartbreaking choices.
Yeah. That's exactly why we gotta move forward.
Yeah, well... What do we do? The Queen's... she's gone now.
What do we do? What can we even do?
This was supposed to be how we take back our world.
I'm so sorry. I knew I was half Mobius. I should have been more careful, but instead... Wow. That bastard! Stuck me good, he did. 2 sentries to the side and things that have been a sight worse.
What?
What?
Oh, Oh, you must be...
Impossible. I saw it. I saw her being stabbed directly through the heart.
And all that blood everywhere. But now she's alive! Alive and kicking!
Yeah.
You are... Oh, that's good. So it worked after all. Your Majesty. My name is Nia. And I am the Queen of Agnes, one wing of Ionios.
It's good to keep a record.
N and M. Another version of us. What are we really? Why do we exist in the first place? The answers are within me, together with her hopes and dreams. I will give them a voice. I will make him hear our truth.
"300 days remain to the intersection. It seems we might make it.
Yes. It took every bit of our combined intellects, but we built it.
To prepare for the time our two worlds collide.
All that we are is contained within. Memories and our souls.
We will all be gone, and then reborn. Will it be a new beginning, or our demise? No one can tell us that.
Time will run its due course, and show us the true meaning of our deed.
In the distant past, what was once a single world was cleft in twain. Plus and minus, on the surface, they were identical. These two worlds of opposing nature knew nothing of each other as they wended their way towards their own respective futures. However, the worlds yearned for each other. Against the solitude of existence, they strove to reunite. Though it would spell certain destruction, should the two worlds intersect, they would cancel each other out and cease to be, leaving only light. Light, a shining beacon in the darkness, the last common language left to us. Though we inhabited separate worlds, the medium of light allowed us to communicate for the very first time. And so we sought for a way to prevent total oblivion. We pooled our knowledge and through time gave birth to a single point of hope. Origin. An arc containing all the world's data, recorded in words of light, carrying hope into the future. Origin was a system we constructed to reboot the world's states. And then, time was upon us. The reboot process failed to initiate. Instead, in that instant, the worlds became still. By the will of Mobius.
So it's their fault.
And at the heart of it was their ringleader, Zed. You could say Zed embodies this frozen world.
But what does that achieve? Freezing everything.
Not a thing. He didn't need to do anything after that. Only to keep everything in its place in stasis and create an eternity to abide within. As was their wish.
He made our lives their sustenance.
Precisely so. In order to gain control of Origin, Zed captured the Kavesi Queen.
To what end?
To access the memories in Origin. To bend them to his will. He needed a key held only by its creators.
A key?
A heart might be more fitting. Zed used the key held by the Queen of Kevis and seized Origin in its entirety. Controlling Origin means controlling the world. And having shackled it, he can bend it to his will. Life and death are his playthings.
Life and death.
No one, not even M, knew the origins of this world.
So I guess you have another key.
Yes, it's in my possession. With its help, I was able to create the Ouroboros stones. Though most of the power is with Zed, I have been able to resist him to a small extent.
It's a cogwheel?
One of the gears from Origin. Through a process of catalysis between the Origin substrate and the core in my chest, I can generate the stones.
And thanks to that, we became Ouroboros.
Yes, but not completely.
Huh?
Remember, have you not succumbed to Mobius's power before? As I've said before, Zed commands the world's very fabric. Unfortunately, my own powers are sorely limited. And yet, you too can break Zed's fetters, as you've shown, smashing through the rules he established. With your Ouroboros powers and the Sword of the End, both.
The sword of the end.
The sword you hold. It is a byproduct of resonance between the Kavesi Queen's heart and origin.
Does that mean it's like an Ouroboros stone?
The Ouroboros stones and the sword, they're mere gimmicks. The crux of them lies with you. You see, there are keys inside of you, too.
Inside of us?
Keys? Finally, my efforts were rewarded. I'm glad to meet with all of you who embody hope.
Majesty, what is it that we must do?
Right. Infiltrate Origin, then free it and the Kavesi Queen from Zed. From the hands of Mobius once and for all.
If we do free it, will we get to change the world? It's so cruel and senseless. Can we undo that? Your Majesty...
If you desire to have a future before you...
I need to know. Zed and Mobius. Must they be our enemy?
No. Now that is something for you to decide. After confronting them and discerning for yourselves what they truly are.
All right.
Come this way.
Good to add more names.
You first.
I hope we can make use of this.
This is something decent, right?
Behold. There at the nadir of the vortex sleeps Origin.
In the sea?
Deep beneath the sea where none may tread, Zed spins his world-spanning web.
So you're saying... the Queen of Kevis... she's there as well?
Well, snuff me. I want to save the Queen as much as the next guy. But how are we supposed to even get there? You can't even get near without being ripped apart.
Yeah, but if anyone were to know the trick, it's Queen Nia. Seeing as, you know, she's the mastermind behind the whole Origin shebang, yeah?
Right. Actually, I kinda don't.
But you're the Queen! How do you not know that?
This is shocking.
Absolute nonsense. I simply cannot believe this.
I don't know how to respond.
Come on, you lot. Rein it in now.
Huh? Hang on. Mio, don't you get to use those Mobius powers?
Well...
Then it should be a snap, right? Pew! We're there! Those clowns were doing it all the time!
Actually...
Go on.
I can't use them right now. The Mobius powers.
What?
I noticed it right after we liberated the castle. I couldn't work out why myself. It was so sudden.
No! Is this why you blew us off saying to ask the Queen ourselves?
Sorry, Uni.
Oh, love.
I suspect it must be Zed.
Huh?
The power of Mobius. It's part of the flow and fabric of the world. What is permitted and what is prohibited is subject to Zed's whims. Even with Origin, not every Mobius knows of his existence.
But I was able to use the Ouroboros powers.
The power you currently wield is, let's say, external to the flow. Even Zed himself cannot grasp what's beyond his reach. Therein is my hope based.
We're still stuck, though. We know where to go, but we're kind of dead in the water here.
How to tackle the vortex, then? Mr. Salmon.
Mr. Salmon was, that Nopon from the city.
Yeah. Recall what he said about a ship that could brave the Great Sea. Ultimate vessel.
That right. Even vortexing raging Great Sea not slow advance. It'd go down in history as queen of boats. Still work in progress, but sure to bring to fruition someday. It's someone's dream.
Yeah, he did say that. Something about it being able to take on stormy weather.
Wait, wasn't that a work in progress, though?
I think he might have been drawing up blueprints.
Whatever Mr. Salmon said, he was pretty ardent about it.
Which must mean...
there might be a way to get there, after all.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Finally, our lucky break.
Looks like this place was worth the trip.
Better hurry. I hardly imagine Mobius will stand idly by.
Agreed.
Your Majesty!
Huh?
Thanks a lot. Things are looking up.
Sure.
Right, okay. I think I understand. If you're looking for Samon, he'll be in maintenance, same as usual. I'll send someone to get you. Just head on over.
Many thanks. We'll be outside the Cloud Keep.
Now where'd you disappear to now? Fuck me forever. Ugh. Start on one. Neat.
It's good to keep a record.
Anyway, we're in chapter 7 now. Assuming rocketing towards the end of the game as well. Still gotta finally do everyone else's quests. But that will be all for now because I still have a ton of gems to fucking make. It's going to take me forever. And there's something else I need to do today as well, so there's that. But we got to meet Nia, so yay! That then will be all for now. We'll be back tomorrow with more. Bye!